Generally, what sets a DJ apart from another DJ was three things: extensive collection, great sound system, skills on a turntable.
Who created hip hop?
What we gonna do right here is go back. Way back. Back into time.
The DJ booth, for decades, a symbol of power, rhythm, and command over a crowd. But for much of its history, this space was dominated by men. Today, a new wave is flipping the script and the tables as women around the world take control of the decks.
Female DJs have always existed, but the road was anything but smooth. Early pioneers fought for space in a culture that questioned their skills before hearing a single beat.
Have a seat, everybody. Hey, DJ Shawty, how you doing? You know what? You look like a really young soccer mom. I wouldn't expect, if I saw you in the mall, that you were a DJ. How did you get into this?
Well, you look like a young female. Like, what do you know about music in general? And I'm like, what? And you just got to kind of prove them wrong. So this one or this one?
You can do either
Okay.
or.
Gotcha.
Did you first get into DJing?
If I'm being completely honest, I've been doing music forever, like 10 years ago. So it had become a common thing that females were becoming DJs. I think at that era, people were getting into the more sexy appeal. So you had DJs who had a look more than anything. So they came on the scene and they were very sexualized. And so that was really what it seemed like the scene was going towards when I started. But yeah. When I started, of course, DJ Jazzy Jeff.
To Africa, aka the motherland, all the way to Africa.
Spinderella.
Spinderella cut it up one time.
DJ Coco Chanel. Scratch Bastard. My mentors at the time were DJ Dat Boy and DJ Anarchy, who's now Mookie Copeland. I'm sorry, he dropped the DJ and he's just Mookie Copeland now.
They want to give more female DJs opportunities because it opens up another ear to music. You know, us male DJs sometimes don't have, or they, you know, like certain genres that they want to introduce and play that, you know, you don't get from a male DJ. It's like the other side of like being a female and being a male. We get to hear their perspective on music, if that makes sense.
Jam, what's going on, baby girl?
Not too much, man. How are you, man?
Man, I'm just enjoying what you're doing. It's coming out here and checking out what women do on the actual decks.
Thank you.
How does this feel?
It's crazy. Despite the weather, I mean, it feels good. Yeah.
Do you always get the same feeling when you first had your first event like this? Do you get that same feeling?
Oh, absolutely. Like, if I'm nervous, it's good. Like, nerves are good, so that's a good sign. And I was definitely nervous on my way here today.
You know?
Yeah. I'm good now, though.
As far as like with the setting up stuff, does it typically have like hiccups when you're trying to set up everything?
A lot of times, yes. Like, for instance, in this situation, this is a new board or a new setup that I have not used before, but I did the research last night, so I had to kind of like hop in and help get it going. So, which is normal. I'm a techie at heart, so I'm used to that anyway. So yeah.
As I made my observations, She Jam actually had to come in and save the day for the event. There were a lot of technical issues, and she was surrounded by plenty of men that could not solve the problem. However, she was able to solve the problem and save the event. It shows that women, and not all DJs or all women DJs are tech savvy, but her being able to step up to the plate shows not just her DJ skills, but her ability to take lead.
I think female DJs are now getting the respect they deserve. It hasn't always been like that, but I think now they are getting their respect because they're putting the work in. They're learning the craft, they're putting the time in, they're getting the gigs, they're getting better, they're practicing. And I think now they're getting a lot of more respect.
As of 2025, men make up 68% and women 32%. The largest ethnic group of DJs are white, making up 55% of the population.
I stopped by to see a all women's retreat of female DJs. BB Tweet participated in this, and I found it to be very interesting. Some women were being actually trained on how to DJ.
Love me some female DJs. I love seeing female DJs on the lineup. I love seeing my girls winning. That's why I love what has come together here, that we can all support each other, we can all be with each other, dance with each other, love with each other. I love being here.
This was amazing, showing women coming together for a great cause.
Female DJs are the best.
Watching DJ Hipster was amazing too. EDM music has been around for a very long time. Seeing all in attendance to support these women DJs was phenomenal. They all gathered in the hundreds to come watch them. And BB Tweet carried the torch for the female DJs.
All right, how you feel?
Good. How about you?
I'm enjoying this.
Okay, good.
If I stop enjoying it, I'll stop. What's your nationality?
I'm Vietnamese, but I'm mixed with Cambodian, Thai, Laos, Chinese. Yeah.
What's your favorite genre or sound to play?
My favorite genre right now is EDM. There's a broad of EDM genres, you could say, but I would say house music for sure. Love for music has been a passion for me. I used to be in the dance team in high school, and so music always brought my friends, my family around. I love music so much that I go to shows, I go to concerts, I go to festivals, and here I am now being a DJ. So it's been quite a journey, quite a bit. It's kind of been a roller coaster for sure. I definitely love music because music does bring people together, and everyone has a share and love for music. For me, I always loved music, but the fact that somebody told me to start it as doing it professionally, doing it not just for fun, but to make money was a different perspective for me. And that's how it made me chase the dream, I guess, and made me feel very confident in myself in a sense. So I'm really glad that if my friends didn't push me to do this, or the person, my close friend who was a promoter, if he didn't tell me to open for his event, I would never have started this.
I went to Houston to go see Charnel Brown, a legendary actress, and she talked about her experiences when it was very few female MCs along with female DJs.
Love it. You know, when I was younger, there was not a lot of female DJs. My first impression was seeing Salt and Pepper. Man, oh man. And seeing Spinderella. Not only was she the shit, but she was beautiful. And to see that was amazing. I mean, I love Salt and Pepper, but was something about her that just, I was just drawn to her because of her power behind them. It was just amazing. It was just amazing. And that's my first encounter with a female DJ. There weren't many. To this day, we still don't know, all the female DJs that are out there. We don't know yet. But my first encounter was Spinderella. Yeah.
So the DJ scene for women at the time when I started, man, I would say was pretty masculine. I mean, there were guys left and right fighting inside the clubs, and everybody wanted their chance. Did I face skepticism or criticism because I was a woman in the beginning of the industry? Absolutely. There was a lot of challenging times, It was a male-dominated, it was very masculine, and I felt like a lot of the promoters only hired who they knew. It was, how many people can you bring in? How long have you known those people, that clique in the industry? Whether they produce their own music or not, I don't think that played a huge role. I just think that it was really hard for a female to go up to a promoter or go up to a club owner and say, hey, shit, if so-and-so is doing it, give me a shot, I think, like I said, I think if the DJ was really cute and they were physically appealing, I think they had a bigger shot than a woman that or a girl that had so much more experience being a DJ and so much more, whether it was like personal or at their home, like they were ready to go out there and show the world their talent. And I just think it was male dominated. If more males are going to see a female DJ and she starts building a following, then the females are going to come, because that's just how it works. Like, you got a beautiful DJ or you got a beautiful girl that wants to learn how to DJ, they got a greater advantage. They really do. And I've seen some of them perform on TikTok and Instagram, and they just look like they're the life of the party. They look like they're the star of the show. And I think that's where they find themselves headlining more festivals, headlining more shows.
Watching DJ C. Watts was a breath of fresh air. She was just able to see over the actual laptop. But it was amazing watching her perform in front of stadium crowds, along with big name celebrities. She executed her plan, her overall goal, to be a club and stadium DJ.
I'm DJ C. Watts, based in Houston, Texas, and I mostly play hip-hop, R&B. That's the vibe.
How did you first get into DJing?
I've always been a music lover, always was the girl in the early 2000s burning the mix CDs, putting my friends on music. So I feel like it just was something in me that always wanted to do something with music, and I couldn't rap, couldn't sing. So this is the next best thing. When I first started DJing, there were women DJs. I saw a lot of women DJs, and they inspired me to become a DJ because I saw that women could do it, but there weren't a lot of women DJs in the club scene. I noticed that a lot of the women DJs were doing like brand DJs, maybe DJing for like Nike, or doing a lot of like retail stuff and like corporate stuff. There weren't a lot of women, if any, in the club scene.
My first impression of a female DJ was, I thought it was dope, because not only being a female, just being a DJ period, it added a level of sexy to the game. So that was cool to first see a DJ behind the board and really killing it. I was like, oh, this is gonna be a whole new wave right here.
There's a lot of DJs that don't understand that they get too carried away in their careers. And there's a lot of DJs that pick up these habits. And yes, we're going there. Damn it, we're going there. Because I've had a peer that she was like me, man. I mean, she was getting headlined for shows. She was gorgeous. I mean, drop dead gorgeous. Like, she was very talented.
She was out there. She had a great personality, and I love DJing with her. You know, we both put on these shows, and to us, we were just like, we were our own brand. Like everybody knew when we came to DJ, there was gonna be 2 hot DJs. They know what they're doing. This shit's about to get fucked up, like in a good way. Like we about to have a good time. So, just to make it shorter for you, man, I had a female DJ. She went down the wrong path. I asked her not to. You know, she went Miami. She started traveling. She had all this opportunity, but she just got sucked into the wrong crowd. She couldn't quit her addiction. You know, she was partying too much. I'm like, you know what? You know, like go home, get some sleep, rest. You know, take care of your body, take care of your health. You know, she wasn't eating. It's just I could see somebody's downfall. Like I could see them just declining, and I was praying on them. You know, I was praying on them. I was like, man, like this shit really gets you. Like this is a lifestyle, but like you get dragged into the lifestyle in the negative way, it'll get you, and it did, man, it did. So she performed her last couple shows. I think she came back, and that was her last show.
Drug and alcohol abuse. In women, research shows that of the 16 million people over the ages of 21 who drank heavily within the last month, over 5 million of those were women. More than 1 in 5 girls between the ages of 12 to 20 said they drank alcohol in the past month. LGBTQ women are at a higher risk for binge drinking, heavy drinking, or drug abuse.
You go here, you go there. I mean, the clubs are offering you drinks, drink tickets. Sometimes drink tickets over pay. I don't know, but you gotta learn how to balance that shit. Like I just had so many DJs, they don't know how to balance that shit. Some of them don't even want to get paid. Some of them want to, you know, inhibit their addiction. That's their addiction is how they get paid.
Yeah, it has been a problem, drugs and alcohol, you know, in this industry. And it is hard to say no sometimes, but that's my standpoint, my point of view from drug.
My thoughts on alcohol and drug in the music industry is that even though it's a part of the lifestyle of entertainment, I feel like it's abused, of course, and it's being exposed to kids too young these days, I feel like, with social media and them following people so closely.
I don't know. I feel weird. Like I'm just like, because it's in my head. Like it's hard because it's like when you want to talk about it on camera, like you gotta be like, it's not that I'm trying to filter shit. It's that you gotta be like almost in that person's shoes. You gotta know the battles that they fought. You gotta understand how hard it's been to be a brand and how hard it's been to deal with the politics.
See the DJs around you doing. If that's what you want to do, by all means do that. But if that's not you, just be you.
Best advice I can give is study your music. Study your music, figure out what genre you like. I want female DJs to take it easy, practice, practice, practice.
Seek a lot of information. Don't be afraid to reach out, ask people stuff that you might not get an answer, you might not get a reply, but just continue to reach out and learn all you can do because there's not really any DJ school to go and learn how to do these things. So you must go out and network and meet other people to learn as much as you can about this business and just be consistent. Just be consistent.
All the girls around the world, you can be whatever you want to be if you love music. Show it so the world can see